Today, we are honoring those who have dedicated their lives to service, both in and out of uniform. At Humana, that commitment continues through the incredible work of the Salute Network Resource Group, a community built on supporting veterans, military families, and those who are still serving. Joining us today is Jason Miller, a proud veteran and the executive sponsor of Salute NRG. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And thank you so much for your service
you're welcome.
as well. So tell us a little bit about your story. You are a veteran. So when and where did you serve?
Yeah, so technically not a veteran. I'm still a drilling reservist.
Okay.
So I'm a colonel in the Marine Corps Reserve. I have 20 years of combined active and reserve service. It's taken me from the East Coast to West Coast, all across kind of the Midwest with most of my active and reserve time. I've done 3 deployments to Iraq and 1 to Afghanistan in that period. I'm married to a Marine officer as well, so my wife is also a veteran. And so it's just been a great experience, the opportunity to learn and serve along with Marines and sailors over the last 20 years.
Yeah, you've seen so much, and I think that is really beneficial when it comes to your role at Humana. So what is that, and how are you still connected with your military service?
Yeah, so my current role, I'm the VP of Operational Risk Management. And so my team is responsible for looking across the insurance segment, so Medicare, Medicaid, and specialty, and making sure our operating model is functioning correctly. So eliminating risk, making sure that we as Humana deliver on our commitment to our members. So not necessarily connected to my military service today, but the one thing I do get to do is be the co-executive sponsor of the Salute Network Resource Group. Yeah,
and tell us a little bit more about that. It sounds like you do so much just within that.
It's a great organization, and Humana has multiple network resource groups, and it's an opportunity to create a sense of belonging and community within Humana. Obviously focus on the veteran component of it, but it's an opportunity for veterans and people that want to support the veteran community to come together and build a community within Humana that's focused on service. You know, as a veteran, and I know my wife as well, want to continue to serve and do what we can within our local communities, and that's the one thing that I love about the Salute NRG, is how we reach out both locally here in Louisville, as well as our reach across the country when you think about the number of associates we have across the country.
Yeah, and kind of break that down for us too. So what are some of those ways that you're helping local veterans right here in the city?
Yeah, so we do activities throughout the year, but obviously with Veterans Day, there's a lot more focus on our local veterans. And so there's a couple of things we're doing this year. We're doing a Walk in the Dark, which is a nationwide event focused on bringing awareness to suicide prevention, those affected by suicide. Obviously, that's a big thing in the veteran community.
Yeah.
If you go to the parade, you'll see representatives from Salute NRG in the parade. If you go down to the VA, you'll see representatives from the NRG sitting with veterans and their families, learning their story to better understand, what they've done and how they've contributed to service as a whole. One thing that we're doing that we've done this year that is unique. On November 10th, we did a cake cutting ceremony down at Waterside. As a proud Marine, November 10th is a Marine Corps birthday, and so every year we do a cake cutting ceremony, regardless of where you are, regardless of where you're at in your Marine Corps career, whether you're 18 and new or you're retired and enjoying your retirement. Marines get together every year and celebrate, so it's a really cool thing that we're doing for 250 years of the Marine Corps. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And so just doing all of these shows, partnering with Humana, it's just really opened my eyes to the support that you're giving to all of these individuals, whether they're, in the service right now, a veteran, military family. So what does that just really speak to Humana's commitment to helping out veterans?
Yeah, so one of the things that the Salute does really well is if you have individuals transitioning from active duty to the reserve, that Salute becomes a community for them to help with that transition. And so that's for both our active component, our Marines our Marines and sailors and soldiers that transition, as well as their families that are helping maybe their loved ones or their spouse go through that process. So I think that's unique. The other thing, when you think about Humana as a whole and the broader veteran community, we have a plan that we offer for focused around veterans called the Honor Plan. And that's something that our leadership team came up with years ago and said, hey, there is a subset of our members that are seniors that use the VA benefits. And we can offer a very unique and customized plan to help wrap around those VA benefits to give them a more comprehensive access to care to manage their care journey. So I think that's super cool. I believe you're going to have somebody from the Humana Foundation come and talk about Face the Fight. Yeah. So as a veteran that has served in forward deployed areas, I'm super proud to be part of the Humana family and what they're doing with Face the Fight leading from the front, setting the example for others to follow, and how we approach the veteran community and what we can do around mental health and suicide prevention awareness, and really eliminating that stigma around getting that help when you need it.
Absolutely. We all need a helping hand, and supporting those who have served us is exactly Humana's mission. So thank you so much for stopping by today. And again, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
And happy Veterans Day, all of our veterans.
Yes. So if you are interested in learning more, you can go over to careers.humana.com/military to get more information.